And they are few who can compare with Ronnie Q. So grab a chair, she's coming through. She's on the air. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie in the morning while I'm driving. Ronnie, I really come alive when it's time for Ronnie Q. I listen to my Ronnie. Ronnie, I listen to my Ronnie. It's time for Ronnie Q.
Good morning. Thank you guys for joining me. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Truth and Reason, it is good to see you this morning. Jay Parrish, Miss LA, Charlie, Dr. Sophie, and there was the early Global Empire Entertainment Media. Thank you for dropping in to let me know that you are going to be watching from the clouds. Really, you're going to be on the flight. So I thank you guys for showing me some support. Okay, I have a couple of things that I want to announce. I want to announce that don't forget that I do the annual Secret Santa. So this year is going to be on December 15th. That is a Sunday, December 15th. Now, this is where I challenge all of the content creators to come together on my channel and exchange gifts among each other. And then when they get their gift, they then give it to the subscriber. So that is not about TC. I hope to see you there. You are a content creator. This is when the content creator solely give back to the subscribers who gives to them all year long. So the flyer is out. The prizes, what they are going to exchange is between $25 and $50 to each other, and then they immediately in this show give it to their subscribers. A subscribers, not their subscribers. Their subscribers, a subscriber. You guys know what it is. Hey, viewers of you, thank you for being here. Okay, so the flyers are out. I'm sure there is going to be no content creator who has not seen the flyer. Uh, I shared my flyer out and said, so let's see what content creators come. It's not about Ronnie Q. It's about you. Okay? And we'll see what happens. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So, also another announcement. Let me get to it. I'm sorry. Also on can you hear me? Yeah, can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay. Also on December 14th, which is a Saturday, Leo the Lioness is having her charcuterie board competition. First place $500, second place $300, third place $200. December 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to sign up for a standby position for this contest, because we know that people tend to have things come up and have to drop out. All of the positions are filled right now, but she does have a standby list. So go over to her chat and go over to her community wall and sign up if you would like to be on the list for standbys, just in case then the inevitable happens that someone may have to drop out of that contest. So those are my announcement. December 14th at 8 p.m. The charcuterie board contest. December 15th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be 6 Eastern Time. The give back, the Secret Santa give back to the subscribers. Okay, so how are you guys doing today? What's going on? Hey, truth and reason. I did I speak a view as a view. I already spoke to TC. How are you guys? Are you guys feeling any better today? Or you just tunneling through? 1 second, please. Good morning, TH. Doing good this morning. How are you? Doing the best I can. Doing the best I can. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so what I want to talk about. Okay, so yeah, tunneling and in denial. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today, let's talk about a little beef sector stuff that I was unaware of that was really going on. Now, I know, I know that Miss T Velocity always um, mention when she talk about herself and Diva, and she says, "You guys know about that birthday thing where it was a whole big thing," and I just hear that. I didn't remember the birthday story. I remember Bree Big Sexy always talk about and that shit that happened with the birthday and this, that, and the other. But that's all I knew. I did, and then I hear Miss T Velocity say her part about it, and since I didn't know about it, I don't even remember paying attention to what T Velocity was saying about it because I didn't know the details, and she didn't say the details, so I just know you know very little about child. Did you guys go over to Demetra Lit All Day channel yesterday? Good morning, Miss 313. So, me no. I don't know either. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. Birthday, yeah. That's what that that's all. I didn't know anything about it. I would hear it being referenced, but I had no idea of anything about it. So uh I saw Demetra, she was live, and then I was like, is she doing a court thing or something? But it wasn't somebody in court or anything. And I'm thinking somebody was giving testimony. So I saw this lady on her screen, and she was talking, and I said I'll catch the live later. And where was I can't remember where I was. Oh, then I had heard that there had been uh that Miss the Hood Tables had did a live at night last night. This is how I found it. This is how I backtracked. So I went and I watched the Hood Table. No, was her live last night? Her night. Oh shit! I think her live was last night because I was watching the replay. So okay, let me get my thoughts together. Okay, T Velocity had a live either last night or the night before last. I didn't catch it live, and in the live, T Velocity was talking about. She was surprised that did I say T Velocity? Not T Velocity. The Hood Table had a live last night or the night before live. And in the live, she was talking about that she was surprised that T Velocity said that she was done with her. She pulled her subscribership and it was up and stuff. That's how it went. Thank you. Good morning, Very Carrie. Do tell I miss a lot lately. Hello, Queen of Viewers of You. I saw that, but I was lost. Okay, it was last night. Thank you. Yeah, because when I don't watch stuff when they come on live, I don't pay attention because okay. So anyway, so I don't know the Hood Table to come on at nighttime. Personally, I've never seen her come on at like not nighttime. She said it was going to be a short lot. So Jay Dunn was up there with her, and she wanted to play a clip of her own live, the Hood Table. So she plays a clip of the live from the day before where Miss T Velocity was on the live with her. I'm just telling you how I went about to find this stuff. And Miss T Velocity was trying to encourage Charlie to don't listen to different people on here and just stay the course and this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden, uh, we know that she uses a banner we know that she uses a banner and she let someone up, and it was Jay Dunn, and Jay Dunn says something to the effect, we and then when Jay Dunn comes up, Miss T Velocity says, okay, I gotta go, and Jay Dunn says something about we need lights and cameras and something something, and T Velocity drops off, and then after she drops off, Jay Dunn goes into her, oh, go, or something to that effect. And then the hood table is like, what? Did I miss something? And then who was up there with her? I think Charlie. Yeah, Charlie was up there. And Charlie says, well, Jay Dunn and Miss T don't see it for each other. And she said, oh, I forgot. Now, in all honesty, here's what I have to say. Hey, Ray Tick Triggs, thank you for being here. Hey, Choreo Lover, thank you for being here. I'm just going to say for myself, hey, Diamond Forever, Dr. Lashonia. Uh, I am going to say for myself that sometimes you forget who don't see it for each other. Sometimes when you're in the middle of a show, you work in the front, you work in the back, you're trying to see that you don't ignore your chat guests. Sometimes it don't dawn on you when someone's in the back and you have people on the panel that they don't get along. It has happened to me. I bought somebody up on a view who she didn't get along with. It happens. It has happened. It has happened to me. But it's easy to happen to me. I realize when I have a view on because a view don't get along with anyone. So it should have been easy. You'd have thought it would have been easy because she gets along. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Okay, so hey, Juanita, thank you for being here. I don't. Oh, I was just gonna say I don't see any laughs. Okay, there the laughter is. Okay, so so on that live that I was watching, she said, "Okay, did you guys hear what happened?" And I hate everyone. Yes. And I heard what happened, and I understand that it happens, but I didn't see T Velocity's video where she said these things about what happened to her at the hood table. She must have said that stuff at the beginning of her video because I do remember the video, and I'm not trying to. I'm just saying. I'm being honest. I do remember the video. I remember Rick Reed had cursed her out on his channel, and then Miss T Velocity, and then he went on YouTube Camera's channel and cursed her out for a extended period of time after that. The night before, and then he got up and got on her panel and cursed her out, and just she was in the chat. Miss T Velocity was in the chat, so she went live later on that day. So when I came in, I heard Miss T Velocity talking about, and I didn't know I had missed anything. I usually go back to the beginning. I don't know how I missed her talking about the hood table. I'm not saying she didn't. I'm just saying I did not know this tidbit of that it was up and stuck with the hood table on this video that I watched. So the hood table was saying she didn't understand why what she just played, Jay Dunn coming up and say hi, light. I expected lights and cameras, and T Velocity stepping down, and then Jay Dunn saying something about scram or something to that effect. But but T Velocity was already down. Uh, I and so T Velocity was saying that it was up and stuck with the hood table, and based on what the hood table said in her live, she was like, "I don't understand how it's up at what happened to you when you were on my panel. Had you unsubscribing to me and saying that it's up and stuck, while YouTube cameras had Rick on, and he was Miss T Velocity. If you're in the clouds, I just saw this last night, so that's why I'm talking about it. It's I didn't even know any of this. So she said, "Wow, Rick Reed was on YouTube cameras, and you're not mad at YouTube cameras, and he was on there for an extended period of time, calling you everything in the book, but you're not done with YouTube cameras." And she says, "I know you are a supporter of YouTube cameras, but I know you are a supporter of me as well." So, so the hood table, she was just like, "I'm not mad, I'm not anything. You have the right, you have the right to choose what you want to, but for it to be up and stuck with me, and the only thing you had to tell YouTube camera was, girl, go ahead and make your money, when far worse happened on her channel. I don't understand it." So something. Oh, and the subject of Demetra's video that I had missed earlier in the day came up. I forget how it came up, and it was about. I know you guys on. Okay, that came up in the Hood Lounge video. So that's why I said, "Oh, I got to go back to that video. That's who that lady was in the video." So it came up in the Hood Lounge video that many of us may have seen Demetra's video where she interviewed the lady who was supposed to put the party together, and she don't know if she was upset about that. I think that's what. Don't quote me. It came up in that way. So I went back to Demetra's video. Now this is what Demetra's video was. So this is the now, and I finally got some understanding about what happened with the party. Now Demetra was playing a video. I forget the YouTube content creator's name. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong because I was watching ODS's, and Jay Dunn was up on his panel, and she prior to watching any of the Hood Lounge, Jay Dunn was up on the panel, and she was talking about the girl who was on Demetra's or somebody was talking about the girl who was on Demetra's thing, and she was the woman who was supposed to put together a 60th birthday party for Queen Diva, and the party went awry. I still hadn't seen Demetra. I saw ODS first, and then I saw the Hood Table. So don't quote me on where I got who this person was that Demetra was playing. That's what I want to clear up. So Jay Dunn is up there, and of course, the hating ass bitch who don't want beef sector people to support beef sector people. Well, I know exactly where that video is that she plays, and y'all can go watch it on her channel. Well, why would they need to do that? Why would they need to do that? Is this woman in the B sector promoting her channel? But Jay Dunn, the hating ass bitch that she is, trying to send you to somebody else's channel besides Demetra to watch it. And I was like, and I was so glad that Demetra came up, hit ODS's link, and cursed her smooth the fuck out. Why they got to go to somebody else's channel when he telling you where to find it and it's on my channel? You know, the lengths that people go to in this beef sector is disgusting, and she is one of the most disgusting. Always want to try to hail people away from this one and that one and the other one. Oh, hating ass bitch. Okay. Hey, Queen Diva. Good morning to you. I was just giving. Oh, hey, Bird. Hey, DC Kool Aid and Lisa. Go to the sources, cite the sources, and go there. She was playing the video. She was citing the source. She That's why Demetra cussed her out. Yeah, it's not like Demetra was giving her the remembrance from her mind. Demetra had played the actual video where the lady explained what had gone on. So you know, okay, that was a sidebar. The hating ass bitch shit. Peace and love and blessings to you, naturally, Lux Diva as well. The lady name is Angie Pooh. Please thumbs up the live thing. So after going to the hood table, I went to Demetra's live. And then I was like, okay. Good morning, Kimmy. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So I go over to Demetra's table and I hear Demetra and Miss T Velocity are are at it as well. So this is real beef. So this is some real beef that is going on in the beef sector. I'm just talking about some real beef. We got action. We got some real beef going on in this beef sector. And if I'm correct, I think Reed and Rita are taking punches as well. Or if I'm not correct, at Miss T Velocity. So I'm just like, what is all of this going on around T Velocity? And it seems like everybody wants to get in on it. I don't know, but okay. Let me see what you're saying. I love both ladies, so I watch both videos. Wait a minute, it scooted up and didn't say a word. Yeah, well, yeah, I like Demetra and I like Miss T Velocity. So but so so I watched the video. The lady is from St. Thomas and she said that she was supposed to get do a birthday party uh for me- uh for uh for Queen Diva, and she detailed her story of how it went awry. And she said, and so you can go over there to Demetra's and watch that video. I'm telling you to where to find it. So prior to that, I had no idea. I just knew something had went awry with a birthday party, and I think I remember. T Velocity saying people were trying to say that they were scamming or something like that. So, in my mind, not knowing what it was, I thought that, okay, this is in my mind. So, not knowing any of the details about it, only hearing about yeah, just like Big Six and talk about, yeah, just like that birthday party. I just heard it referenced like that, like trying to be thrown in their face. I definitely by Big Six was trying to throw the party in their face. And Miss T Velocity saying, poo pooing the party and all of that. So then I get to hear actually what happened allegedly with the party via the party planner. So, uh, I don't know. The party went awry, and I know that there was talk about uh, refunding money, and I'm going to take you to court. So the lady gave her side of the story. You can go over there and hear her side of the story. There's uh, two, three sides. My side, your side, and the truth. I haven't even heard Miss T Velocity's side of the story, but I finally heard exactly what it is. Well, maybe not exactly according to Miss T Velocity and Queen Diva. I haven't heard them speak in depth about it, but I'm sure they have. And there's no way that I can see them not having to tell their side of the story when this was going down, or when it fell apart. But anyway, so now I understand that uh, Queen Diva was to have a birthday party, and it fell apart, and it got testy. So Demetra was playing that live, and because she's beefing with T Velocity. So the girl, I think she stopped by the chat. Oh yeah, she did. She did hit the link, and she said that Demetra had full permission to play her video. So okay, exactly. We coming. Hey, Candy Cane. I really don't like all this back and forth with the ladies. I really like Miss T Velocity. Yes, and it's hard. Hey, Auntie Donna, and I am. The only thing about this story, uh, I am so glad that I did not know anything about. I would hear it referenced, but I did not know anything about this party. So, in referencing the party, hey, Auntie Donna, did I say? Hey, I think I did. In referencing the party, I just had no clue. So, I was just like, okay, okay, okay. So now, Queen Diva, what do you mean about we coming? Are you saying that you guys are going to respond to that, or you guys? I'm not sure on what you're saying. Thank you, Choreo Lover. Me too. Ronnie Q now is marinated and piping hot. I had no idea about the details. So uh, that's the beef that's going on in the beef sector. So Demetra played that tape yesterday. Was it yesterday that she played that tape, or was it? No, it was yesterday. So okay, so I can imagine that they're when what Queen Diva is saying is they're coming to respond. I can imagine. I don't know, but if it just happened, yeah, I'm pretty sure it happened yesterday. So correct. 10 a.m. to be exact. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Queen Diva. Okay, yeah. So I was like, oh, this is getting deep. So, to and the hood table. I go over to the hood table. I support the hood table, and I watch the hood table as well. So, the hood, in my estimation, the hood table was not trying to say anything greasy or anything. I think she was taken aback. I really think that she was taken aback. So, uh, I- and that's what it is. I'm not saying Miss T Velocity didn't say any of these things about being done with the hood table, but uh, did she play that? No, she didn't play that. But she said she didn't understand while she would have that attitude towards her. And the name of the hood table thing is People have done far worse than Jay done, or something to that effect. That's the. Can you drop Demetrius Lit All Day link in the chat, mods? The Hood Table and Miss T Velocity links in the chat, please. So you guys can go over there and watch their videos from yesterday. When did that shit happen? You can watch Miss T Velocity's last video. You can watch the Hood Tables video, and you can watch Demetra Lit All Day video from yesterday to watch for yourselves. Because when people tell me something, I have to hear it and I have to go through it for myself before I you know form my opinion. I just said mine too. Hey, the Bushes, how you doing? Setting my alarm. Okay. So that's the real beef that's going on in the beef sector. This ain't no setup beef. So if my mods can drop those links, I'd greatly appreciate it. I know Very Carey is probably. Oh, Demetra, thank you. Choreo Lover. Hey, Kimberly back. As the beef sector turns, I have had the pleasure to watch all parties involved. It has piqued my interest to see how it all unfolds. Yeah. I put a one in the chat if you never heard any particulars about this party. Put a one in the chat if you just heard that. Hey, good morning, Miss T Velocity. I was just sending people over to your chat, and thank you, Yaya. Good morning, Grand Rising, Yaya. Grand Rising, Miss T Velocity. Thank you, Choreo, and the Hood Table is the last one. Grand Rising, Sunshine. Miss T is driving. I understand that. So okay, a viewers of you never heard the particulars either. We've heard reference of it, but we hadn't heard any particulars. Hey, Miss Queenie 98, grand rising to you as well. Miss 313 has never heard any details. I'm so slow. It's okay. The steady, what they say, the steady worm get the task or something, something, something. I don't know what they say. They just say you slow. They say, come on, run. What they say about the fast one, uh, does something, but it's the slow and steady one that wins the race. We've all seen those cartoons where Bugs Bunny is speeding past a turtle and going in circles, and a turtle is just lugging along at the same pace, and then right before the finish line, something happens to Bugs Bunny, and the turtle wins the race. They have many cartoons about that. I just can't remember what the grand theme is again. Driving, but in the cloud. Slow and steady wins the race. Yes. So, yeah, you know, I've been in the beef sector. I guess I didn't know who T Velocity was back then. Hold on. Or I didn't know T Velocity had a page back then. So I'm thinking that's what it was. I wasn't watching T Velocity back then. It's a lot of people who have I've just realized who had pages. Jill's Comfort Zone. I didn't know for the longest time that Jill Comfort Zone had a page. Uh, for the longest time. So you guys, hmm, yeah. So you guys got to understand that a lot of people who are hearing this are really hearing this for the first time. Girl, you messing it all up, child. Well, how does it go? I know Bugs Bunny always falls in a hole right before the finish line, or get tired or tuck it out, or something happens, and then the slow and petty one wins the race. No, I'm talking about not Bird Bird. Hey Bird Bird, not not the early bird gets the worm. It's about a race. The one who's going fast and stuff, but they say but slow and steady wins the race. Don't let me Google Bugs Bunny. Hold, let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. Okay. So seems like 10 a.m. Miss T Velocity is going to be uh, responding to Demetria's video that she played, and also what she had to add to it. I'm sure she's going to add to Demetria's commentary. Let me see. Huh. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I didn't want to go to that. I hate when I do that. Okay. Hold on. Let me put my let me put my copyright disclaimer up. I'm using this for teaching. You guys don't know this old wives' tale? Something, something, but slow and steady wins the race. So this is a real thing. That's how I see, cartoons back then used to teach us real life lessons. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link for this in the chat as well. Maybe it's something that you need to show your kids, because they don't learn nothing on these cartoons nowadays but how to fight and be ninjas and whatever else. So I'm going to drop this link for this cartoon in the chat. Um, Here we go. Let's watch a little bit. Let's see what happens. Ronnie Q up there showing Bugs Bunny.
Kiranya Mak.
Who don't remember this cartoon? Let's see where they are at the middle of the show. What is he doing at bed? He's about to get in the bed. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's go. We're all almost at the end. Let's see what happens at the end.
I beat him. I won. I won. I beat the tortoise.
Yup. Yup, pal. You beat me. But you must have been traveling mighty fast to do it. Yup.
Fast. I was doing 100 easy.
Would you repeat that a little louder, bub?
I say I was doing 100 easy.
Okay, officers, do your duty.
Well, maybe the tortoise didn't win the race, but he was the ultimate winner. I don't know. I forgot it ended that way. I forgot it ended that way. Okay, so hey, Church Mouse, it's good to see you. I forget what the first part is. I just remember, but slow and steady wins the race. Come up here and tell me, a viewers of you. I put the link in the chat, of viewers of you. What is the first part of that old wives' tale? You're not a wife, but you old, so maybe you know it. I'm an old wife, and I don't know it, and I can't tell you what the tale is. Okay, abuse and view is in the back, and let's see. Oh, I got some new pictures. You probably won't be able to tell that they're new. A viewers of you, is that you? Oh,
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
see, my dog is so little she can't even cover the screen.
Did you say
Yes,
new pictures or nude pictures?
new,
Oh, okay.
new,
Oh, look at the baby. Oh,
new.
yo.
What is the saying, abuse of you?
Slow and steady wins the race. Now, that episode that you were speaking of with the Bugs Bunny, that was a play on it because the tortoise actually did go take a nap and all that because he was trying to frame Bugs Bunny in getting a ticket. And that's why he said, "Okay, officer, whatever." I did go fast. I was going 100 miles an hour, but that's the play on it.
Okay.
But the original thing was based on the tortoise and the hare, and
Yes.
the quick version of it for me to just go real fast with it is that going real fast like that, the rabbit went really fast, and then at some point he realized, you know what, that damn turtle is going to go slow as hell. I'm going to take a nap, or whatever, take a break, and he laid down and took a break and overslept or something like that. I don't know the whole details with that, but the tortoise was still going at his same pace. And then he ended up passing the rabbit. So at the end, the rabbit realized that bitch, I overslept. His alarm clock just went off and he ran up, but the tortoise had already won. That's real fast and dirty. And that's probably not the actual version of it, but I like the fact that Bugs Bunny did that video. That thing was so hilarious. I remember when it came out, Miss Ronnie Q. I was
Now,
sitting there with my bowl of cereal.
now Miss Queenie is reminding me it's based on the Aesop fables, the tortoise
Mhm.
and the hare. I forgot you when I saw Aesop fables. I was like, yeah, I remember those. But
I love
I was
those.
if Bugs Bunny hadn't done it, I may not have remembered it. So
You're
um,
right.
that's
But
something.
wasn't it ironic that yeah, that it's really true in life. This is a good message that you just gave right now. Um and sometimes things just kind of work out. This is a good message. Slow and steady wins the race.
Hmm.
Hmm. Really is. Yeah.
So you didn't hear, yeah. So we're I guess I'll see you over at Miss T Velocity, because we've heard one side of the story, and
Yeah.
we had never heard Miss T Velocity go into details, if she is or whatever. We're gonna see.
I'm gonna tell
Uh,
you.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you. I this ain't no shade to nobody. I'm really new to learning about Miss T Velocity and Queen Diva. I had heard, rumble of not real rumbles, but some drama because I think I heard it through um
Big
the
Sexy.
oh, I've heard it through other people, but I never took the time to go to those people's channels and learn. I'm just really have just started interacting with Miss T Velocity, even though I've seen her in chats and stuff. And then I just found out that Diva was the sister. So I'm really new. When I say new, like really, like maybe like 6 months or a year, because I don't interact with everybody up on here. They might know me because of all the shit that I used to do with my Foo La La days, but I don't really go into looking at who and I'll be in rooms where people be fighting with each other and shit, cussing each other out, and they got beef and shit. I don't know what the fuck. I honestly don't.
Yeah.
So this is new tea. Let's fight. Let's heat it up in the microwave. Shit, I'm good. I'm good for it.
Hey, Jamil, Fareed, thank you. Zero Lightness, Angie, thank all of you who are coming in. So, Miss T Velocity, yeah, I'm just saying that as to I never knew the ins and
Mm-mm.
outs of this story. So, I'm gonna, hey, Madison W, I'm gonna be over there to see uh what Miss T Velocity has to say. Now we have another guest coming up. Let me put Tracy on. Let me
Look
and
at
we
Tracy.
wait a minute. Let me put Tracy on the, that's a wombat
Oh,
with mange. Let me put Tracy on the screen. Let me put this
oh,
mangy wombat. Oh, that's big enough. Let me, because I don't want to
oh.
get pee bombed. Uh, Rocky's mom.
Yes, it's me. I am
Oh.
trying to eat my breakfast right now.
Hey boo. Hey boo.
Hey, Miss
What's going
Pamela.
on?
I I am literally here in tears the way you are shading Miss Pamela. And Miss Pamela is my favorite. Oh my God, the shade.
I added myself in too.
Oh my God. I am laughing so hard. I always say my husband has no idea what the beef sector is, so I'm downstairs before he's leaving for work, cracking up, and he looking at me like, "What is so funny?" And
Your
Mm,
sound
mm,
went
mm.
out. Your sound went
Yeah.
out.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hmm.
Have you ever tried to explain the beef sector to somebody,
Hmm.
and then you realize how crazy you sound trying to
Uh,
explain
and you cracking up while you trying to explain it and this, that, and
Yes,
the other, and it's a lot.
it's
And
a
they looking at you like,
huh?
it's
I
I
tried
find nothing
once.
funny.
I tried one time to explain it to somebody, and then I realized this just has to be my thing that I keep to myself because nobody gets it unless you're here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now, I have tried to explain certain things and stuff. If I try to tell the joke why this is so funny, you know what happened? And it's just like, and my husband be like, I don't know nothing about that stuff. I don't know
Yes,
nothing about this
yes,
stuff.
yes,
Like
yes, yes.
I can't even make it funny. And the only time my husband had a big belly laugh off of anything on the beef sector is when I played for him Tim Blaine going off on Jay Wilson. This was this
And
was
see, I can't stand him. I don't even go over there and watch him. I don't like Jay Wilson either. But his obsession with Jay Wilson, I'll just be like, oh my God.
but this was maybe 2 years ago, either 1 or 2 years ago. Uh, I and because that I think this is one of the first times where he like really blew up on Jay Wilson. That's why, and then I
Oh.
put it on a little faster speed, and
Oh, so
it was
yeah,
like
that was funny. That was
not
funny
not
with the way
two
he
times.
curses. Yes.
Oh my God. And he's over there with them blouses. Girl, sit down. And then my husband was like, is he calling him girl? Yeah, I was like, yeah, blouses. And then he was like cracking up. Oh, I tell you, that was the only time.
Oh my goodness. I tried to explain it once to my bestie, and she was just sitting, and you're usually on the same page. It was like she turned her head like that dog on that commercial and was trying to really understand. And I was like, just forget it. I got exhausted trying to explain it to her because again, unless you're in it, you just don't understand.
Yeah, you
I,
just
tr-
don't get it.
I tried to explain it to one of my sorors, and she was like, "Girl, are you serious?" And she was like, just stop." And I said, "Why are you telling me to stop?" She said, "Because I know what you're getting ready to do and what you're getting ready to explain." She said, "Because I do understand." She over there, the goddamn mommy sector. She breaking down the goddamn
Oh, so
mommy
she
sector,
know.
and I'm breaking
Oh,
down the big sector.
oh,
So
yeah,
she knows.
yeah, yeah. I tried to tell one of my friends, and she's like real. She's like, oh, well, tell me about your podcast, and I'm just like, I really don't want to. How do I find it? How do I find it? And I was like, you don't want to find it.
No,
Right, I tell
no,
people,
no.
I just color now, so I got a point of reference. Go to the coloring channel. That's it.
And that's
Right. Only recommend them to the coloring channel.
yeah. And
Right.
she's like, I have my sister watch it, and no,
Oh
I
no.
definitely
Mm-mm.
don't want her to watch it. No, she worked in politics and all. No, I don't want her to see this. Oh, girl.
She
No.
was like, and she was a psych major in college, and she was like, "You getting ready to make me pull my major out, or you getting ready to make me pull my degree out?" And I knew what she meant when she said that, questioning my mental ability of deciding what is funny and what's not funny. But this shit is
Oh
funny.
my God.
It's hilarious, but you can't tell anybody about it.
You can't.
Somebody,
You
a normal
can't.
person, or somebody in your family that
They
really
wouldn't
that
get
thinks
it.
highly of you, they will not understand. Don't do
You
it.
know what? It's so funny because one of my brothers and I think it was a couple of weeks ago, we were at my mom's house, and my brother had done something to make me mad. And I'm not a big cursor. What you see on here from me is usually how I live my life. And my brother, I won't tell you what he did. How he made me so mad, and I was cussing him clean out. Not realizing my mother had walked out the house. My mother said, "I didn't know you were capable of using such words." And
Oh my god.
that's how I feel like if somebody knew what was happening in the B sector. Like I didn't know you were capable.
Hmm.
I was like, "Mommy, I'm so sorry." She said, "Well, at least I know."
Hmm.
Not to get on your bad side.
Yeah, she was like, "I didn't know you could cuss like that." And I said, "Mommy, he made
Hmm.
me mad. I'm so sorry." And he, the whole time, he was cracking up because I'm a little sister, so he just kind of was like, "Girl, whatever." But I was so
Hmm.
mad.
And I remember my mom, she wouldn't let me live it down. We'd be at family functions or something like that, everybody laughing, and a topic would come up, and she would be like, well, I remember when I came out the house, and Ronnie Q didn't know I was standing behind her, and she was about 6 or 7, and she lit into somebody, and she called them a MFer.
Oh, Ronnie Q, you was cussing as a
Wait
kid.
a minute. And that's your classic word. Because when you say that word, I crack up. Ooh, you did it at 7?
Yeah, she said I was 6 or 7 years old, and she caught
Oh
me. And I remember,
goodness.
I remember that. Okay, Miss 313 is up. Let me put a banner up.
Hey, Miss 313, she one of my favorites.
Hey, Miss 313. Uh-oh,
Oh
that
God,
Tracy
not
head.
that
Oh,
Hey,
again.
Lord.
Miss
I'm
313.
itching.
Miss 313.
Take yourself off mute,
You are
mommy.
mute, Miss 313.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
We can
Now
hear
we
you
can.
now.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was on the hold trying to connect to the TV. I just want to say this and I'm gonna jump down. One day this was about 3 years ago. We was getting ready to go out to eat for our family dinner. It was my sister's birthday, and I don't know if anybody remember. And Miss Pam, don't get mad at me, but Miss Pam went
Oh
on the
Lord.
live and cussed Tracy ass out for about 2 hours straight.
I
She,
remember that.
it was
I
on
remember
Goddess
that.
Live, I think
I
it was.
remember that. Yes.
My auntie was like, we were in the car riding. My auntie was like, "What you listening to?" I said, I was trying to explain the B sector and what it's about. My auntie was, that just sound like a bunch of shit.
It
Then,
is.
and then, baby, my auntie was laughing so hard at Miss Pam. She said she is making up words. It was so funny. That was the ultimate cuss out if
Mhm.
they
I remember
ever
that.
show it.
I do too.
Miss Pam had my auntie on the ground laughing. She said, "That lady is funny." Miss Pam got
Mm.
so mad. She went through 5 different emotions the whole time through that whole cuss out. But she was going to get her
I,
point out that day, baby. She was not letting it
I
go.
Cause
I
when Miss
remember that.
Pamela
That's probably
cuss
why I
you,
got high blood pressure now. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
when she cusses you out, it's like she'll curse. I use the example of that trash lovely love. She'll cuss you out, then she'll calm down and go something else, and then she'll say, "And another thing," and then she get all herself all riled back up again and start cussing again. That's
Do you
when it
remember?
gets
Mhm.
funny.
You remember that cuss out?
Yes, I
I
do.
mean, Miss Pam went
Yes,
for
I
two
do.
hours straight.
Yes,
I
I
didn't I
remember.
didn't hear that one, unfortunately.
Oh,
What?
Ronnie Q, that's a
How you
classic.
miss it? Oh
And it
my
was
I
God,
don't
on
know
Miss
how you missed
Goddess.
Pamela.
that one.
I
Uh,
used to watch Goddess. I just must have missed it. I don't remember that one,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Oh my God. I wish God is would
I'm
unprivate
talking
that
about
video.
my aunt is a little 70-year-old church lady. Miss Pam had her on the ground. She was like, she is making up words. And she got, my aunt thought that shit was so funny. But the hardest
Mhm.
part was me trying to explain why she was cussing her out. I said, well, it's on YouTube, it's speech sector. She said, but that just sounds like a bunch of shit. I don't need to hear nothing else.
It is a bunch of shit.
It
You
is.
got that right.
It
It's a
That's
whole
is.
what
bunch
it
of shit.
is.
I'm gonna jump down, ladies, but I had to tell y'all that.
Thank you
Hey,
for
Have
see
a
you
that,
later,
good
Thank you for
Ray.
one.
baby.
sharing. Thank you,
Listen,
boo.
Oh my
and
God.
why you may ask, uh, someone's in the back.
Oh my God.
Truth and reason.
So, is that
Girl,
Tracy? Oh,
girl, this is our little nasty secret that we listen
Yep.
to all of this stuff.
yeah.
One
Yep.
time I got into the car and so I had it on my phone. And my husband just looked at me and shook his head. And then one time I used the word fuck shit. He said, "You've been looking, listening to that trash, haven't you? I've never heard you say that word before."
Just getting uncouth.
Yeah.
Oh
He,
my God.
he said, "Go to the bedroom."
That foolishness. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's somebody looking at you with a deadpan stare while you
Right.
talking and laughing, and you like, oh, it's
And
just
see,
me.
my husband, I always, Miss Pamela, my husband is old. So he thinks that YouTube is still just a bunch of how to's. He really has no
Oh.
idea what's really happening on here. Look, to show you how old he is, he retired February 1st. He had his phone interview with Social Security yesterday. So it's become official.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, this place has evolved from how-to videos, how to change a
Yes.
light bulb. Yeah, no, it's nothing like that
How
now.
to cuss,
Right.
how to cuss a mo out, a
Right.
Right.
mofo
But
out.
he still does. He just be like, well, I'm gonna look it up on YouTube to show how to do it. I'm like, if he only knew.
Yeah, I agree. This is a dirty little secret, and sometimes it's best just to if somebody says, "What are you listening to?" Just say the news. Now we can say the news. Just
That's
do
true.
something else. Yeah.
I just tell him it's a little show that I watch on YouTube, and I'll just leave it at that.
Exactly.
Because he's
Yeah,
always like, why you always got that thing in your ear? Because I'm listening to the show on YouTube.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
like,
too much.
I cannot play this. I just cannot openly play this stuff
Mm-mm.
that I'm watching. Hey,
Yes.
Spicy.
And then a lot of times I'm just doing life and I just have it in my ear if I'm cooking, if I'm cleaning, if I'm walking the dogs or whatever. It's just in my ear. We
Yep.
all know we're addicted to it. Whether YouTube is Hotel California, you check in, but you never check out.
You, and you cannot sit
Mhm.
down and just watch this, or you get absolutely nothing done all day. So you have to, listen to
Yep,
somebody. Sometimes that's why you be in chats and, you can't type because you are mopping shit.
You
that's
know what?
me. That's me.
Yeah.
This is like the world is turns, guiding light, General Hospital, but
All
without the
together.
computer. Remember, we always kept up with those shows, and
Right.
somehow you find some goddamn conversation about it. Well, what did
Hmm.
Luke do? Did Vic Damone do what? Girl, it's the same thing, the same kind of concept.
But
We
you miss a day. You miss a day or a
That's a
video, and
lifetime. You miss a day.
you
mm-mm.
completely off. You are
Yeah.
And see,
completely
that's
off.
why I love channels like Ronnie Q's
Right.
and what's her name that's on now? Why can't I
YouTube
remember her
YouTube
name?
cameras.
Yeah, because they recap it. Because a lot of people I'm just not gonna watch because I find them to be deplorable, and I'm just not gonna watch them. So then I get the replay of, and then there are some people who click a panel, and I hope nobody feels that way about me. Will click a panel, and I'm just not gonna listen to them. So then if I get somebody else to explain what's going on, I'm not giving that deplorable person my view.
Right. Now, I remember even if you miss the day, you can't miss 2 or 3 days of a soap
Oh
opera because
no,
they done
Oh no.
moved on and you done miss
no.
many plot twists and everything. I remember we were on a road trip and remember when Donna, All My Children, and Bill, what was his name? Billy Clyde Tuggle, the
Pretty
pimp,
boy.
the pimp, Billy Clyde,
Hmm.
and she was
Mm-hmm.
finally, her and Chuck finally got together, and they were finally gonna get married and all of this. And Billy Clyde came and kidnapped her, and Chuck was trying to rescue her, and I think they were in a car, and they almost he almost rescued her, but then Billy Clyde somehow put a hypodermic needle in her butt, and you can see the look. They even had the little red. They had the little red dot on her pants where it showed like she had got the shot. And we were in the car, and we were telling my aunt about it, and she was like, "What?" And she was all into the story, and making references to how'd she get out the hotel? How did this happen? And my stepfather went, "What? Who is it? Where y'all know them from?" He was thinking it was real people. Uh, when you used to have to update somebody on the stories, you had to get into it and you go scene by scene, and then this happened and then that happened. And we
Mm-hmm.
fell out laughing because he thought we were talking about real people, and he
And
was
see,
like,
you have to tell my age because my grandmother, we didn't watch, because here is the channel 7. She used to watch Days of Our Lives in Another World. Now I'm telling y'all how old I am. My grandmother used to watch that. And then when I would come home, okay, you guys are my age or older. Remember Head Start? It wasn't
Yeah.
"Yeah,
called preschool back then.
Yeah.
yeah,
But when I first started, I used to just go half
half
day.
a day."
So my grandmother used to come pick me up. So while my grandmother's doing her washing or ironing or cooking dinner or whatever, she got the soaps on. So I'm stuck. It wasn't back in the day where you had a TV in every room like now. So I was stuck watching the soaps. And she used to watch Days of Our Lives and Another World. And here I am, 4 or 5 years old, caught up on the soaps.
But
Yeah,
you better not tell anybody because these were church women. My mother, my
Yes, my
my
grandmother
grandmother was
was.
was the church mother, and she would say, "Now don't be telling nobody that I look at these shows." And I'm like,
But then she come home and talk on the phone about the church people business. So it was the
right?
same thing.
Mm-hmm.
same thing.
Oh goodness,
Yeah,
goodness.
it's the same. Cause I'm like, well, grandmother, y'all church women, y'all got your Bibles and your hats, but y'all gossiping about who's sleeping with whose husband. I hear it. Of course, I couldn't couldn't, tell her that I gotta stay in the kids' place. But I'm not stupid. I hear
Right.
this.
Yeah, yeah, they
Right.
come home. She knows she need to wear a girdle in it.
Yes.
In everything, every lump jumping and bumping
Uh-huh.
around,
Or that
and
skirt needs to be longer.
uh-huh,
Uh-huh.
all
Mhm.
and she rolling and rolling all over the floor and this, that, and the other. I remember one of my aunts,
God, I
she was
miss.
on the usher board. She was quick to throw a rag over a heifer. Even
Mm-hmm.
they had the rags for you, the modesty rags, or for when people were shouting or something. And she would throw a rag over somebody if she was standing up and her titties was bouncing too much. She throw a rag right over
Yes.
them.
Yes. You know what? One day I was going to watch night service, and I was dropping. At that time, I just had my son. Dropping my son off to my grandparents because they were going to keep him. Because after watch night service, we were going to go out. And my grandfather said, "I thought you were going to church because I had on jeans." And he said, "You wearing jeans to church? You wearing pants to church?" I said, "Papa, it's watch night service." He couldn't get with the fact that I was wearing pants to church.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
said, "Papa, we don't do it like that anymore. We do wear pants to church."
Well, yeah, that was a big changeover because like when I went to church, it was just straight. I have some aunts who have never worn pants,
I
Yeah.
and
have them too. Yep.
never,
Yep.
so they were my mother's older sisters. My mom wore pants and stuff, but she would never wear no pants to church ever.
You guys have made Miss Pamela. You probably may have heard me talk about my aunt Honey. Now, Honey, she's either
Mhm.
96 or 97. Honey doesn't wear pants at all. Same thing. She will not put on a pair of pants. And well, I don't care.
Yep.
I live here in Chicago. We know how cold it gets here. She still will not put on pants.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. None,
Do
none, never.
y'all remember slips? Slips.
Girl, of
I
My
course
mama
we
still
still
wear.
remember
wears
slip.
slip.
It depends on what I have on. I will still wear a slip. It just
Y'all
kind
wear
of
now?
depends.
I'm not wearing no slips. I'm sorry.
And
I
and
am not. Do
I
y'all call bras brassiere?
no, I know them to be braziers, but
Yeah.
I don't call them braziers. Now, you know, I used to pride myself in my slips, and I had a slip. You have to have different slips for different things you wear and all that.
Right. Colors,
Yeah,
different colors.
different colors.
Where
A
do you
half
buy a
slip.
slip from? I wouldn't even know where to go get one.
I don't know where to get one now. I guess. Hmm. Oh, something. It's
Victoria's
Sears.
Secret has them now. We used to
Really?
get them at J.C.
Really?
Penney's and Sears.
We used to get them from Sears. I don't even
Sears.
know if
We don't
Sears
have
is
it here.
still in
They closed all
business.
the Sears
I
here.
think that's why I was just gonna ask.
Yeah.
Is Sears still open? That's the only place that I haven't had a slip in a long, long time. Yeah. So
But then one older woman told me, because I had a slip on, she said, "Now you should know better. If that skirt is lined, you don't need a slip on." I'm like, "Oh, yes,
Right.
ma'am."
Now I
yeah.
wear
But you know
foundation
what?
garments because I can't stand no shaky booty. Now
Right. And
I put on
your clothes fit better when you're all
They do.
cinched.
Yes,
right.
you need to. It's unfortunate that some of these younger ladies don't understand that they would look better in their clothes if they
Mm-hmm.
If they
had,
wore
and
down something.
they make them more as cami shirts and
Yep.
shorts and stuff now
Hmm.
that you can wear, and it just makes everything look a lot
And they're
better.
not as
Mm-hmm.
constricting as when our parents and grandparents. They're not because they used to be so. I remember my grandmother saying she couldn't wait to get home and take that girdle off.
Well,
But
Right.
they don't feel that
some of
way
them
no
need to
more.
be as constricting because I saw somebody
Hello.
I saw
Mm-hmm.
somebody in their kitchen with a striped shirt on and some tie-dye shorts
Oh
on,
my god!
and
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
there was some
god!
Is it the belly
constriction.
one? The belly to the floor? That picture?
Oh my god!
There was
Yeah.
constriction badly in need in them mismatched pajamas, but they were making
Oh
breakfast.
my
So
god!
But
Oh
you
my
you
my
know
mother has
what?
worn.
They weren't making breakfast. They was making lasagna soup.
Oh yes,
But
that's
you
right.
know you know what? The saying now, to be messy, okay, to be messy, you tell somebody, you know what, I see you. It's like, what? Your slip is showing. A lot of people don't
Mm-hmm.
even know what that
Hmm.
They
means
don't know
Your
what
because
that
you
slip is
can tell
means.
showing.
Yeah.
somebody, ma'am, your slip is showing, and then they get all up into a huff and go to the bathroom and rearrange their stuff because that you would never want your slip to show,
Never
you
Right.
know,
show.
Yeah,
while you're
and
doing
that's what
certain
that
things.
saying is. Your
Hmm.
slip is showing. Like
I
if
see your ass, Ronnie Q. Your slip showing, girl. I see you.
girl, your slip is showing.
Or even a run in your stockings. Now, do you all still
Oh
wear stockings
no,
I
I haven't
know.
worn
I don't
or
want no
stockings.
hose?
stocking.
No,
No.
I haven't worn stockings in I don't know how long. And allegedly,
Now I do wear tights because
they're
it gets
coming back
cold
in.
here.
Yeah.
So I do wear tights under
Now,
my
do you
dresses
wear
when it's
nude
cold.
tights or are they mostly black tights?
I wear it depends. Matter of fact, I just ordered some tights. Like if I'm wearing a navy blue dress, I have navy blue tights. Now I'm not like doing, navy green. I mean neon greens or nothing like that. But I have a bunch of black, navy blue. Matter of fact, I just bought like a forest green color because I bought a little forest green dress. So I do wear tights to wear with my boots when I wear dresses in the wintertime.
Now, do you guys remember that era in the 80s? I think it was when all of those different color
Yeah.
stockings were out and the designs and the pinstripes and all of this
Fishnet.
stuff. Not fishnets. They would be actual stockings, but they come
The
in.
lines,
But
Huh?
they still sell
herringbone,
those though. I've
herringbone,
seen those
tweed.
recently.
Hmm.
No, not hair. No, they would actually be woven with different designs in them and stuff. And but they still would be sheer stockings.
Yes, but you can
Hmm.
all of those are the same when you get the fishnets, like she said, the herringbones. You can all get those in the same place. I've seen those recently.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen what is it? My daughter go H&M.
Mhm.
I've
Oh,
seen them
okay.
in there.
So they're back in. What
Yeah,
is
they
old?
have those now. Cause she even has some that have the little cause when I try to tell her, girl, this is repeating styles, my kids don't believe me. With the ones with the little bow at the back of the ankle.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. I
I was
remember
like, girl,
those.
that's been out a long time ago. But she thinks she's setting a trend. I'm girl, please.
Hmm. That's something old. Yeah,
I,
I
What's
I
the
re-
one
tell
with
my
the black
kids all the
line going
time.
down the back?
They sell those too.
Pinstripe.
yeah.
They still sell those.
Yeah, they still sell those. I
I think
remember
they're
Hmm.
those.
making a resurgence now because now these my baby is 15. They discovered them now, so they think they're doing something.
Oh, I remember we used to be, you got cream stockings, you got blue stockings, you got
Mhm.
black stockings, you got
Hmm.
all color stockings,
Yeah.
Oh, and
lavender.
it was a sin to have a run in your stockings,
Oh
and you had to
gosh,
go for an
yeah.
interview. Girl, I
Do
would
you
stop
remember
and go
putting a
get
little clear
Nancy.
polish on there to
Clear
stop it?
feet.
Yep.
It didn't matter
Yeah,
what color it was, what
it
color
stopped
polish
that
it was,
run.
as long as the run was above your hemline, you just slap some
Right.
polish on there.
Or hairspray.
Oh,
I didn't know
hairspray.
about the
Yep.
Yeah, I
hairspray.
remember hairspray. Yep, you put
Yeah.
the holding spray.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Now,
put that on there to stop it.
Now I'm telling you what I swear by for that holding spray. I still buy holding spray today. Holding spray is perfect. If you get a stain on anything, don't
Really?
put no water on it. Spray some holding hairspray on it and then wash it, and it will come out. Holding
Oh,
spray.
That's
Don't
a
put
good.
no
oh,
water
Okay.
in there.
snap.
I'm telling you guys
Hmm.
because I read that in a book, in a magazine, and I had a bottle of fingernail polish and I had on a white sweatshirt, and you know how the top gets stuck and you put it in your mouth and you open it up with your mouth,
Hmm.
and then you know how sometimes the top breaks away from the brush. That's what happened.
Oh,
I
yeah.
opened
Oh
the
yeah.
polish, it broke away from the brush, and all this red fingernail polish ran down the front of my white sweatshirt.
Oh.
So I had read that article, and I took some paper towels and I wiped up what I could, and I had a big blob of red, and I said, okay, I'm gonna see if this worked. They said it'll get out anything.
Hmm.
I saturated it with that holding spray, and I put it in the washing machine, and I was just ready for to pull it out. It wasn't nothing, not a tint, not a hue, not nothing on that shirt. And ever since then, I have been using that for stain removal.
Oh,
So
thank you for that.
Oh,
Leave that
Yes, I'll have to
alone.
remember that.
yeah, what it
me
does is
too.
it has some scientific thing where it uh, it the molecules around it, go around the stain and prevent it from permeating it into uh
To the
your
fabric.
clothes. Yeah, so that's what it
I
does.
can
I
see
don't know.
I'm
that.
going to get me
Hmm.
some holding spray today.
Mm.
Yeah, I every time I'm at the 99-cent store, I get me some holding spray, and it's in the laundry room. Yeah, shoot, it's good to have a little pump spray in your purse, just in case you out or something, and
Yeah.
pump it on there, and yeah, keep going, and know that when I wash it in, it's gonna come out. Yeah.
Hmm.
You
That's a
know what
good
I do with
idea.
the holder spray?
What?
If I have a fly, if there's a
Oh,
fly
I love to do
on
that.
it, it's cruel. I'm so cruel. Peter, don't
What do
you
you
come
do
for
with
me,
it, Miss
Peter.
Pamela?
Spray it on the fly or wherever it is. That fly wings will get
They
stuck in
wings
them.
will get stuck.
That's
I
torture.
can't
Oh
move.
my god.
Yes,
So they
I'm
can't
going
yes.
to
fly
hell.
They can't
can't
fly.
fly.
Yes,
I'm going
Oh
to
my god.
yes. If you ain't
a
got no
fly or a
rag,
bee, anything
and,
flying. Spray a
and
Well,
little
at least
holder
you're
spray
not
on them
killing them.
motherfuckers.
I always keep like home defense. I use home defense, and in the spring, in the summertime, I spray around all my windows, spray around all my doors and stuff. And they say it's supposed to work 6 to 8 months. I may have to over the summer. I may have to spray twice, but I
Mm.
I always have something. And then like I say, if you out of uh that type of stuff, you get you some
Yeah.
Holden hairspray, and you'll see that
Mhm.
fly. Sometimes you'll see. Sometimes, I hate when I like over my doors. I have the screen, so the dogs can
Mhm.
go in and out at their leisure and stuff. But then sometimes you'd be like, "God damn it, a fly is in here," and
The
Hmm.
horse fly.
yeah, and it always seemed to be one of them big ones. You spray
Mhm.
that motherfucker be flying away, and then you see it drop on the floor, just drop, because it can't, because it can't fly no more.
Because those wings done froze up.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have.
I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna still listen. I'll talk to y'all a little bit. I'm still
Bye, Miss
listening. Okay, I got
Pamela.
to do something. Okay,
All right,
Yeah, I'm gonna get down too.
I'm
I
gonna
all right,
gotta
drop as
go
well.
put on my biker shorts so I can sit at my work at home job. I guess I put on a bra today too. So
all
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Put
Well,
on,
see you
put on
later,
the
Ronnie
slip.
Q.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank
bye
you guys
bye.
for coming up, Auntie Donna.
Hello.
Hey, Auntie Donna.
Hi. Oh, everybody done ran off.
Everybody ran
I
off.
know. I just wanted to come up real quick. Grand Rising, everyone. I just wanted to come up real quick because I was laughing, and I'm gonna try that tip. You said the holding spray,
Yeah, the holding hairspray.
holding hairspray. I think I might have a bottle in there, in my
Mm,
little But another thing that everybody, well, not everybody, but most people will have with them. I use diaper wipes. Diaper wipes will get out not all stains, but most stains. If you're out and about and you get a little spill, take one diaper wipe, put it up underneath your clothing, and take another one and scrub, and it'll dry. And boom, you're on your way. That's just another
mm.
tip. Diaper wipes will work.
That's a good.
Yeah.
Thank
Uh
you.
huh. All right. Well, that's all. I'm having my coffee, and I got a red ball. I woke up a little late. I hung out in them YouTube streets a little too late last night, so I got a red ball, but I shared. Okay. Oh, and Ronnie Q, I wanted to tell you, I was upset because I paid for my membership and I
Mm,
lost my credit card. Um, and I had to get a new card, but your um membership was the only one I didn't have to that it had done went through before I had lost the card.
uh-huh.
But when it came for it to be paid again, instead of it doing me like it did my other memberships, it kept where how long I had been a member there.
Hmm.
On yours it started me over.
Started you all over.
Yes. And some people their time goes by like they have a different like for year 2 you get a different thing.
Hmm.
Some content creators do it like that, some don't. But yeah, I was a little upset about that because I was like, oh man, it didn't redo. It made me where I had to come back in and start over. But I'm here. I'm here. But yeah, because when you say thank you for being a member, I'm like, she don't know I've been a member.
I appreciate you for being a member. I do know you had been a member, and I'm
I
sorry that
know.
that happened. Maybe I
I
need to
know.
go in and see if I can reset that because I need to add some more badges and
Badges,
emojis
yeah.
and
Yeah, I
emojis.
love the badges. I love emojis. I'm just one of them people that just love emojis. I love it, but I know you can't use too many because it'll spam your chat or whatever or your comment section. Okay, let me go. I'll talk to you later, Ronnie Q.
I appreciate you, Auntie Donna.
All right.
Now that happened to you, Miss 313. Okay, so um, last thing, why uh, why do I have this mangy wombat uh up, queued up, and ready to go? Why? And that looked like that looked like Ness's bangs. I think I still have this. Look like Ness's bangs on backwards. Did I? Did I? Look, look at that. The mud and the slut are are, are gluing pieces of weave hair on their scalp. Okay, why do I have this wombat up there on my page ready to go? Because I was listening to a replay of somebody, and they said that uh the mud was actually going off on me. I did not go over there to see what that mangy uh no hair having bitch had to say about me. Bitch, there is nothing somebody who is sitting up on camera like this who look like a motherfucking rat then chewed all their hair off. What do you have to say about me? And they said she was going on and on and on and all about Ronnie Q with that black stain actually on your thigh, talking about it's a tattoo. Bitch, we know it's mold. We know it's mold from how you live, the way all your hair is eaten out like a mangy ass dog. Don't talk about Ronnie Q because Ronnie Q does not talk about you. Look at all that crust in the knots of those braids. Look at that. And till it's finally eaten out like this. Girl, bye. Okay, so then somebody had to tell her, no, it's not Ronnie Q, it's somebody else. And then uh, so she is so goofy. She has no reason to even be cursing out whoever the fuck she thought she was cursing out for whatever reason. But she thought it was me. And it was a whole nother person who had done the shit. But she didn't inserted herself into something and talking about me. I forget whose channel did I think Demetra. I think it was Demetra who had to tell her, no, Tracy, it ain't Ronnie Q. Is I can't remember who it really was who had done something, and she's so mad that she's over there cursing out somebody. Obviously, they hadn't done it to her silly ass. That's Tracy. That's Tracy. A whole mange, a whole bald head, mange head having bitch. Always looking for someone to talk about. She need to be looking for them Insta edges that I showed you guys the other day. Well, no, she need to be looking for a full wig. It's more than the edges are gone. And we cannot say, well, maybe she just shaved the side. No, she didn't shave the side. She the mange ate up that the side of her head. That's what that is. That ain't no shaved side. Shit. Anyway, so there's that. Bitch, do better. How the hell you gonna talk about somebody you go on a goddamn trip and you bumming money and screaming and drunk and laying down on sidewalks and not replaying the money and come back home to an eviction letter? How the fuck you gonna talk about anybody if you chose Rob Rack and a Noble as a somebody to put some peen in you? How are you gonna even hold your head up? If you got a nigga coming out to visit you with funky feet, gnarly toes, and broken ribs, trying to put pack some dick in you, and you talking about somebody, bitch, and you walk everywhere you go home. Do you have a car? I heard her talking about somebody else's car. I was like, bitch, you don't even have a car. You don't even have a car. All this motherfucking beauty shop jewelry this bitch wearing. Bitch, you do better going without jewelry. All this fucking cheap ass shit, these disposable clothes that you wearing, everything got element of stretch in it. Bad built body bitch. I couldn't even believe that that fucking flat ass bitch had the nerves to have me in her mouth. And I okay. Did you guys take the poll? Did you guys take the poll? Let me close my poll. This maggot mouth bitch. Oh my god, the actually audacity. Let me close my poll. I forgot what my poll is. Okay. What scares you? What scares you more? The next 4 years? 46% of you said the next 4 years. 33%, a close second. Tracy's mange-ridden scalp. 10% said global conflicts, and only 9% of you said that Motney's Grey Garden decor scares you. I think that we need a recount because uh, whose Grey Garden decor is this? Who grandmama shit is this? Who and I can respect Jay Wilson. This is the first thing that tells me that Jay Wilson has some level of taste. Who is bragging about the things that they got with pictures 4 inches sitting 4 inches from the ceiling crooked with no fucking frame. I mean, why bother to put a frame around that shit? That shit looked like a patch out of a bedspread that they put on some canvas and tried to it. What man's house is this? What man's house is this? With all this high perch shit on the wall, no symmetry, no anything. Uh what in the fuck is going on? Are they trying to steal from Tim Blaine with the bust on the walls and these little tiny pictures next to this crooked other picture? These flat sofa cushions with mismatched pillows that does nothing to the decor. Like, what is all of this? These knickknacks and tchotchkes sitting all around. Who lives here? That motherfucking curtain look like the only thing it's good for is to make Charlotte a new dress after the war is over. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is these swags hanging off these curtains? When was the last time these curtains ever changed? Who passed this shit on to you? Because you didn't go out and buy this shit, Modney. While you sitting over there with your ass tooted up for a lying ass talent to tell you lies, motherfucker, you should be but actually, oh, you probably can't afford it. I hear that you are a low wage worker, so that's probably the best you could get. I don't even know where you can find no shit like this in no thrift store. I don't know where you can even find any of this shit in a thrift store. Nobody went out and bought this shit new. And talking about your accomplishments. Is this what you accomplished? And you feel that he said nobody can tell him anything about him and his accomplishment. Let me just show you this. What did you accomplish? Running behind a trash truck and catching all the bullshit that was falling out of it? Is that an accomplishment? Bitch, bye. The fuck out of here. Anyway, uh, what time is it? What time is it? I've been on here a whole hour and a half. Okay. He is twerking his little ass off. Lord. Hey, Boogeyman Bob. Boogeyman Bob even dropped down. I didn't see you in the chat earlier, but hey, one up. Hello, one up. Maybe he likes an antique look. Hell, I don't know. That's not an antique look. That's a trash look. And that is nothing antique about any of that. That's some old lady shit. Ain't no antique about that. Cutting up the whole hour and a half too. That's some old lady shit. The painting has to be from the late 80s. Bewowzer. Oh, okay. Let me see what else. I want to. Is this? This was on the last page of LSA, as opposed to he put up to front on you bitches, to front on you bitches, as he inserts himself into what's going on with Rick Reed and T Velocity, and then he gonna be crying. He continues to insert himself, and now and he'll be crying tomorrow. He's showing this off. Look at the drapes. Oh God. The best thing is the wood floors, and we don't know what condition they in. White lady lamp. Okay. Wait, Gomer's house? Well, that's what he says. He said, y'all are not gonna shit on his accomplishments. Okay. Okay. I'll let him have it. Uh, he is accomplished in picking up shit off the side of the road. Is that a funeral home? I voted for that dirty ass scalp, but that room is trash too. Okay. Oh, there's Boogeyman again. Hey, Boogeyman. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I had a lot of stuff lined up. I'm just gonna leave you guys with a couple of screenshots. Um, oh, where is this? I gotta show this to you. Hold on, real quick. Real quick. Oh no, 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 no. There's one more. Okay, let me get this. Let me get this real quick that I want to show you. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna share my screen with you real quick. I think it's this one. I hope it's this one. Yes, this is the one I want to share with you. Did any of you guys see this? This was after the election. LeBron James, he came out with a post holding his daughter, and he says, "Heavy on my heart and mind this AM, my princess. Promise to protect you with everything I have and more. We don't need their help." So, uh, he wrote this after the election, and real sweet picture, real sweet picture. So, I want to share with you uh, a comment that was left under his post. Okay, let me remove this comment. LeBron wants his daughter to be able to get raw dogged without consequence. Trump, excuse me, Trump 2028. So this is what somebody decided to leave under this man's picture about his daughter. Did you guys see this? Okay, first of all, there is no so if they're saying Trump 2028, they are okay with having a dictator, because there is no more opportunity. This is his last term that he's allowed. But they already are saying Trump 2028. So what they think that he's not going to leave office. There's no more time for him to serve as president this. After this 4 years, unless he does exactly what he said he was going to do. Did you guys see this? What the F is wrong with people? Yes. Okay. So, we have been I have been showing you a whole lot of things prior to this election that were going on, and one of the things that I told you guys that he really wanted to. I let you hear it out of his own mouth. He wanted to be a dictator for a day. If you're a dictator for a day, you can say I'm dictator for life on that day. Okay, so let's be clear. So let me show you a couple of more things. Oh, these are things that have come out. Matt Walsh. Who is Matt Walsh, you say? Let's see what he has to say. Uh, now that the election is over, I think we can finally say that, yeah, actually, Project 2025 is the agenda. LOL. And then the person who shared this said, we lied to you effing idiots, you fucking idiots. So who is Matt Walsh? You would ask. Walsh views have mainly been described as right-wing conservative, but also as far-right. His commentary is sometimes described by media outlets as trolling or uh, prov- provocation. He labels himself the the theoretic fascist. Okay, so he is saying that. Hmm, what did he say? Now that the election is over, I think we can finally say that, yeah, actually, Project 2025 is the agenda. So let's see what else we have. Uh, who is this from? Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is responding to this lady's ex post. She said, I'm just a girl standing in front of the world asking for a president who isn't a rapist. And what does he says? Access request denied. Who is Andrew Tate, you may wonder. This is Andrew Tate. After Donald Trump decisive 2024 election win, Andrew Tate, under house arrest in Romania, announced his intention of moving back to America. His statement has sparked discussion online, reflecting his ongoing support for Trump. Wait a minute. How is he going to move back to America if he's under house arrest, you may ask? And what is he under house arrest for? Tate's legal situation remains complex. Romanian authorities, including the Directors for Investigation, Organization, Crime, and Terrorism, are investigating charges against him and his brother Tristan. Allegations include human trafficking and exploitation, reportedly spanning back to 2014. Moreover, Romanian law enforcement has restricted Tate's movement, preventing him from leaving the country due to pending court proceedings. Both brothers also face sexual assault allegations in the United Kingdom. In addition to his announcement about returning to the U.S., Andrew Tate voiced strong support for Donald Trump, calling him the best president in history. His legal proceedings unfold as his legal proceedings unfold. Tate's post on the latter's presidency continues to attract attention. Uh, coincident, coincidentally, 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 his statements have sparked widespread discussion across social media. So that is who said. I just want you to be clear on who is saying this to this comment. I, I just want you to understand who we dealing with here, and he is facing all of this. And when she just is standing in front of a mirror asking for a president who isn't a rapist, he said request denied. He didn't have any qualms about the president being that. He just no, you can't have that. Nick Fuentes, your body, my choice, forever. Who is Nick Fuentes? Nick Fuentes is a he calls. Let me okay. Wait a minute. Let me see what else I got. I'll get back to Nick. Okay. To the black men in Georgia that voted for Trump. Next time a cop has their knee on y'all necks, please leave us black women out of it. Okay. So what is the response to that? This comes from Myron Gaines. He said, "Shut up, NIGG hard ER." That's what, and he put this post up. That is his response to her. Okay, so who is Myron? Is it Gaines? Who is Myron Gaines? Uh, he's an American real estate investor, and he is a podcaster on the Fresh and Fit uh channel. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Fresh and Fit. I've heard of it, but I've never explored anything about it. Let me see if I can expand this so I can see. Myron Gaines is an American real estate investor, podcast, fitness trainer, social media personality, and former HSI specialist. He hit the headlines in 2020 after being suspended from TikTok for misogynist remarks in one of his TikTok videos. That's who did that. And I was talking about this people of color thing that people always want to put on us. That's a person of color. And so I'm not a POC. I'm a black woman. I am not a POC. See, he's a POS, a piece of shit, who put this out. Oh, so that's the claws are coming out, and this I don't even want to deal. Okay, Nick Fuentes, I showed you your body, my choice, forever. How is it forever? So what is this forever? And Trump 2028 stuff. See, they are telling you that they expect him to be in here forever. That these are their expectations. He told you that he expected to be there forever too. So let's see who Nick Fuentes really is. I'm gonna just leave you guys with this. Oh, wait a minute. Let me find this Nick Fuentes shit. Let me see. And then I got one more thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have heard about this too. Hold on. I have it pinned. Oh, here it is. Let's see who Nick Fuentes is. For Donald Trump, I am part of. I serve. Hold on. I have it too fast. I had to look for a lot of stuff, and then I had to look.
I am a Donald Trump cultist. I am a soldier for Donald Trump. I am part of. I serve at the personal pleasure of Donald Trump, my supreme leader. I am the Praetorian Guard of Donald Trump. If Donald Trump ordered me to do an extrajudicial killing, I would perform it.
This guy. You just watched self-avowed white supremacist Nick Fuentes state that he would commit murder on Donald Trump's behalf. That's especially appalling when you consider Trump knows Fuentes, having dined with him in 2022. But of course, has yet to condemn Fuentes' comments because expecting the tiniest modicum of decency from the Orange Menace coming to ruin our democracy and our dreams is expecting too much. We'll get to more on the history between Trump and Fuentes in a moment, but first let's watch more of Fuentes' super chill, reasonable remarks.
If he sent me somewhere and said, look, we need to torture Hillary Clinton, theoretically, I wouldn't obviously do that on my own volition. But if Donald
Hold on, I gotta get past the commercial. I apologize. Okay. Okay. So I gotta get past the commercial. So I gotta give some commentary. Oh sheesh, I went back. Oh God. Hold on. Okay, let's catch up. Okay, let me give a little commentary on this. So I have heard of Nick Fuentes when he went to dinner with at Mar-a-Lago with Donald Trump, and some people on the left, of course, was up in arms and asking why did he take this meeting, and he actually met with this guy before he to let him know that he was going to run again. This same Nick Fuentes I showed you last week. The day before the election, he put him in charge, him and Elon Musk. I gave the stories. He put him and Elon Musk in charge of his Get Out the Vote campaign. And I showed you the video where he was like all, downtrodden, that he hadn't made his quota of door knocks to people to vote for Trump, but they didn't say exactly how much he had gotten paid for it. So let's just assume that all of this Trump loyalist stuff is about the money that it puts in his pocket, and he nor Musk had met the quota of door knocks that they needed to do, but they are. And I could I don't think I saved the story about what this win does for Musk. I think they said right off the bat it earns him approximately $62 billion dollars. $1 billion. I will find that for you and I'll play it for you tomorrow. Also, I think I allegedly. Okay, so also let's continue with this. Enough commentary.
I wouldn't obviously do that on my own volition. But if Donald Trump won the election and Donald Trump called me on a secret burner phone and he said, look, we have to capture and no, we can't go there. We actually can't go. We actually can't go there. But if Donald Trump called me up and said, look, we need to capture my political enemies and torture them, you're okay with that, right? This is totally off the books. This is a black op. If he called me up and told me to do it, I would be like, sir, yeah, yes, Mr. I wouldn't even say yes, Mr. President. I would say it will be done. I would say it will be done, Supreme Leader. I would say something. I would say something like that. I wouldn't.
Supreme Leader. I wouldn't even say Mr. President. I would say Supreme Leader. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys the link to this, and you can finish it if you
Salud
want to on
y
your
rodearte
own.
de quienes te hacen
There's
sentir
some
bien.
good
En
commentary
Kaiser
actual
Permanente
from the
trabajamos
actual people
juntos
who
para
are
cuidar de
reporting
todo lo que tú
this
eres.
story. Okay. Okay.
I am a Donald Trump call.
Okay. So there's the link to that. Okay, it's one more. It's one more picture I have up here. I think that I wanted to show you, and we can delve into this, all of this stuff. It was oh, there's one more Instagram post that I want to share with you guys. Um, let's I love I love this guy. You would think that Is this it? I think this is it. Oh no, this isn't it. This is LeBron James ad for Harris. This could be the very reason why
No, I'm not a racist.
I played this last week.
They're taking black jobs now. The whole country is going to be like, it'll be like Detroit. A lot of it's about the genes, isn't it? Don't you believe? They're poisoning the blood of our country. Troublemaker. These are troublemakers. Look, I love the old days, you know? Do you know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. Like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. Now, if you had one really violent day, like one rough hour, and I mean real rough, the word will get out and it will end immediately. But we're going to indemnify police officers and law enforcement from being destroyed by the radical left. You're changing history, you're changing culture.
Of course I hate these people. And let's all hate these people because maybe hate is what we need.
Okay, that was LeBron James ad in support of Harris. So I'm pretty, people, people have been writing the N word on his garage in where he lives. The hate that he is able to live amongst them, and he probably has I don't know how much more money than them, but they're mad at him and putting the N word on his garage and at his actual home that he lives in. So I'm not going to say that this ad is the reason that comment was left under a post of him holding his child. It's just hate. And you heard in the end of that ad, uh, Trump was saying maybe hate is what we need. And what was he talking about in particular? In that interview, talking about hate is what we need. He was talking about the Central Park Five, who in fact did not commit the crime, and he was doubling down on they should be executed for a crime that execution is not. The lady was raped, and so there's no execution for that crime. So, but he was calling for it. Hold on, I have someone in the back. A view is a view.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, you see my thighs. Oh, you see my thighs, y'all. Anyway, let me get up close. I don't want to be showing my thighs like some people. Miss Ronnie Q.
You trying to be like uppity?
No, I was trying to be like Ness. Was she over there talking about us
Oh
over there?
Lord, over there talking
She
about
said,
who?
"Oh, she was talking about some people I get hurt. Anyway,
Oh,
let me see. You know what I'm saying, but go ahead. I wanted to say, oh shit, I done forgot the fuck what. Oh, hold on, Lord, I'm having a senior moment. Go ahead. What you gonna say? It'll come back to me. God damn it.
uh, what did you want to say anything about this stuff that I put up? Now look, Boogeyman, don't come over here with no shit. Look what Boogeyman said. I just watched Trump and Giuliani zesty tapes from the
Oh,
Diddy parties yesterday. Why were they cross dressing again? We have seen Rudy on camera pretending like he was having so much fun in a dress and a wig looking like an ugly woman as opposed to an ugly man. Oh, also, a court has ordered Rudy to turn over all of the possessions that he owes to these black women who sued his ass in court. And he said that they're just being his lawyer stood up and said they are being totally vindictive for trying to get a hold of a family heirloom. No, they're getting a hold of that money. That's what they're getting a hold of, and what they have his penthouse in New York City, and all these little trinkets and all this shit ain't near close to what they were awarded in court. So Crimea River. They was awarded, I think, over 102 million. The penthouse is valued at 7 million. Bitch, what you crying? And you crying? And you crying? Okay. Ciao, bye.
Mhm. I
Okay.
remember what I was going to talk about is just what you're saying. So you did show that video, and there was at one portion in that video a cross being burned, and I typed in the chat, "Is that the cross that was being burned on Lolo's
And,
front yard?"
that could have been Lolo's yard. Did we see a little?
Uh-huh.
Did we see a little girl run out the house with coins in her head? I don't know. Hey, you
Mm-hmm.
see, girl.
And she said that she don't know nothing about racism. But then I wanted to segue into the fact, did you see her? Well, I don't know if you saw it or not. Lolo had a video yesterday where she was at the grocery store, child. She was turning it at the grocery store. She did a Jay Wilson. She went up to the cash register, unlike him, hit the drive through, and then the credit card said no. So instead of her just,
A Jay
okay,
Wilson
she did a whole,
moment.
she had a Jay Wilson moment, the credit card, and she had a Jay Wilson moment, and she had a ZT moment. Remember, his card got declined too. I don't know why these bitches get on here, but their cards getting declined and shit. Why don't you just turn the video off? First of all, check your funds before you try to stunt on a goddamn live with being able to purchase something. Okay, so Lolo, instead of her, saying "oh no" and just getting off the live or whatever, she proceeds to check her bank and check her card. Now she's using I guess it's a government card where they give you a certain amount of money for food and stuff for the month. I don't even
A
know what it's called.
EBT card. It's like
Yeah, but
a
it's
food
like
stamp card. It's a
it's something
card.
that hmm,
It's a card.
it's but she said it was a credit card. First of all, she was trying to stunt with that. It was a credit card. No, it was not a credit card. It was a debit card or EBT card. Okay, because a credit card is not going to no. So then it did not go through, and then she called the company that she got the card from. It's some kind of government card that y'all not gonna get anymore now that Trump is in office. So um, it's some kind of card that the money is put on there for the people to buy the food or whatever. Duffy talk about the damn card. I don't know what the goddamn card is. So then she called the company with the card and she tried to verify, like make sure that her money is moved. The card says zero on the phone. She had it on the live. The card said, "Your balance is zero, bitch."
Oh
Okay. So
wow.
people was in the chat saying, "Girl, get off of here, turn this thing on mute or whatever." I think it was a goddamn money grab. She was trying to wait for somebody to hit her Cash App card. She ain't say nothing about it. She ain't really applied, but she was trying to purchase something that she couldn't buy. So then she had to pull out another card, and then it went through. I'm like, girl, who goes to the thing not knowing that you are not be able to pay for whatever the fuck you got? She was bragging. She was turning it. It was a hot fucking mess. Did y'all see that?
How much? No, I didn't see that. How much did the food come up to? Was it like $30, $40? Like maybe somebody are just dropping in my cash
Mhm.
out.
Yes, ma'am. I got you, girl. I got you, Lolo. Don't worry about it. That's a little bit thing. It always happens, girl. Here's $30 cash app. Hit her up on the cash app. She ain't really say it, but we could feel it was coming. She had the spirit of, who else on here do that shit? Go places and can't afford to pay for the shit, and then look towards the camera.
Child,
Uh,
child. Mm.
these begging bitches, and this is still
Lolo,
the first.
Lolo don't see a lot. She don't. She ain't never seen no racism growing up, and she ain't never
Mhm.
seen that she had zero balance on that damn EBT card before she went to the store to purchase grocery online while she
Yeah,
lives.
yeah.
She don't
And
see
then
that.
so you see that? But then she was pausing enough for somebody to, and she looked like she was looking at the phone and looking at the other phone, right, breaking off that low. I ain't breaking nothing.
Break off
But she
Lolo
looked
a
like she
little
was,
something, something. I'm gonna break a foot off in Lolo's ass if she don't get off here with all these shenanigans.
she was waiting for that cash app to go off. Here, take care of that. Here, slide that over the girl. And somebody said, "Please, Lolo, get off with the." They were like trying to help her, but she ain't want to hear none of that. Mm-mm. That
Mm-mm.
wasn't. I think she high. I mean, like I know the difference between high and drunk and high, or I guess what is the cough syrup thing? Because I recognize what these people have. Because some of the things I used to do too, but
But you saying
what
Lolo on lean? You asking if Lolo
what I'm
was
trying to
on lean?
imply. Yes, I think
You
Tony
said I'm
lean.
trying to imply.
I didn't know what it was called. I think she on the lean. Because she can lead already. I'm not making fun of her, whatever she got, but she was up in that store terrorizing them people up in the store, flirting with the cashiers, flirting with the stock boys. And then she implied that she gonna get out of here because she might get pregnant. Looking at all these fine young men, she might get knocked up. It was an embarrassment. I think she on the lean.
Mm.
Hmm.
Hey, hey, you never know. You never know. At that you can I still got my titties. You can take this one and you can bounce it up and down and you can just put a short one over and you can diddle it right there where the nipple used to be and I can still get some they says that she was on the lean.
And now, I don't know why y'all talking about me like that. I don't know about that. That read my book took my card. It's that same card that she had. The same. It's some card that they give to the people, and they be able to get a little bit of money every month. And that's what she was using. That motherfucker. That motherfucker said zero. So she says she gonna cuss them out tomorrow. Like, how you gonna cuss somebody out while you in the store? And she got the cashiers involved. They all on camera, the stock boys and everybody, all up into her fact that she couldn't pay for her goddamn food. And then the title of the video is talking about something, I forgot to get the bread or something like that. The bread meaning cash? Or she did buy 2 loaves of bread. That Lolo bitch gave me a headache yesterday. I don't even know why I entertain her. Do you think Danielle said I can't stand her?
Yagada's Prime, she says she has never seen racism growing up, even though she had a cross burned in her yard when she was a child. Okay, the link that I'm dropping now, what is this link? Uh the people who the steals that I showed you, the people and what
Mhm.
they were saying and embracing uh the lies that they were saying about Project 2025. That is uh, a story from Indisputable with Rashad Ritchie. That's where I pulled those steals from. I want to, before I forget, Miss Viewer's View,
Mhm.
this is what I'm going to leave you with. I want to know if you guys have heard. I'm pretty sure you guys have had to have heard about this. Okay. Viewers of you, can you go on mute, please? Let me make sure. Okay, here we go.
Received by African American students. Troubling text received by African American students in a number of states, including here in Alabama. The message clearly rooted in racism.
WVTM 13's Aaron Llewellyn live and local tonight at the University of Alabama. You spoke to a student who received one of these texts, Aaron.
Yeah. For anyone struggling with ear ringing, do not drink cold.
Bear with me while we get through this commercial.
Earlier today, I talked to Elise McCall, who says that she is one of thousands of Black students here at the University of Alabama and across the country who received this text message letting her know that she needed to get in a brown van and bring her belongings with her. And she says that she was so frustrated by that, but she couldn't stay silent.
I looked at my phone and I read that message and I immediately started crying.
Elise McCall is one of thousands of Black college students who got this text message Wednesday.
Greetings. You have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Be ready at 1 p.m. sharp with your belongings. Our executive slaves will come and get you in a brown van. Be prepared to be searched down once you've entered the plantation. You are in Plantation Group C. Good day. Now, this is a lot of students at the University of Alabama have received them. A lot of people in Virginia have received them. And after that started, now people all over the United States are receiving these text messages. As they say, these people, the first people who have started receiving them, said that they actually knew their name and their phone numbers matched the names that they actually had. So I don't know how they knew to call them by name or address them by name, but these are text messages that are being sent to, and they don't know how they knew that these were actually Black people that they were sending these things to. But that was in fact what's going on. Have you guys heard about this?
I hadn't heard about that, and that definitely is not like random spam because if they had their exact name and their exact telephone number, that is some
and their
database.
and their race.
And their race, that is some database. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We try to think, how
So
would
I
that
just
occur?
wanted to get this information out. Uh, there's a lot going on. Let's finish the
It
story. We're
is.
going to talk about it on the other side.
Okay. All
Telling
right.
them to
I'm
get
going to
ready
jump
to
down.
go to
Thank you
their
so
nearest
much for having
plantation
me.
to
No,
pick
I
cotton.
wanted you
This
to
is
talk to
truly
me.
Oh,
disgusting and
okay.
No, stay up. It's just a news story. You know, it's almost over. I just want. We can
Okay.
talk about it. I just wanted to finish it.
sending it out is vile. No one should ever, one, think to send that message or receive that message. It just made me sick to my stomach.
With tears in her eyes, Elise called her mom.
Had a knot in my chest that I mean I just can't explain. Like it's 2024. So just to receive for her to receive a message like that, it was mind blowing to me.
In a Facebook post shared more than 4,000 times, Arleta McCall expressed her outrage.
I'm not just going to sit back quietly and let anyone just sweep it up under the rug and say, well, let's just follow protocol and do this and do that. No, some changes need to be made. I need to know what is going to happen to make sure that not only my child, but any child that attends the University of Alabama is safe.
A statement from the University of Alabama says administration is aware of the messages and calls them disgusting. The messages have been reported, and they encourage students who are affected to reach out to the Office of Student Care and Well-being. But Elise says that's not enough.
I think it's really just a means to an end to let our parents know who are calling and reporting and worried about their kids that they're doing something, which I do believe they're investigating it. I do. And it's probably going to be hard because it's a spoof number. But I feel like more could be done to say, hey, this isn't okay. No student should feel unsafe.
Now, we did reach out to local law enforcement who tells us that being racist is not illegal, but if a hate crime is committed or if people start being harassed, then that changes things. But for right now, we don't know where these text messages started. Live in Tuscaloosa, Aaron Llewellyn.
Okay, a view is a view. Okay, so what they initially said was, if you heard what they said at the University of Alabama, not much of nothing. Okay, but then as it spread to Virginia, they said report if you get this text, report it to your local police department, or they gave an 800 number to report it to the FBI. This is what they were telling you. This is what they. Okay, so now I see December baby is saying it was said the FBI has started an investigation on this. It's called cyber stalking. Okay, so I since it has spread, it has taken on. But okay, go ahead, Avia. What do you have to say about this?
Well, well, first I want to say that that mother looks gorgeous and looks young, and for a college daughter. I mean, she looks young. Very, she looks like she could be in college herself. Anyway, I am. I'm not surprised. First of all, I'm not surprised, and I'm going to research this because I'm really kind of flabbergasted with this. I thought it was annoying getting these calls about warranties on my car. This, I mean, that's already 15, 30 years old, my old car, my new car, whatever. But this is definitely target the name, the number, and the race, and it's specifically right after this election.
Hmm. And you're
And
going back, and you're going back to the fields, Negroes. You are going back to the fields.
I'm going to tell you now, I can look at the way that it was written because some of it's first of all, it's not grammatically written correctly. First of all, it's horrible. And then I'm seeing how it's written and stuff. So I'm just guessing that this is, we'll see that how would they have access to this database?
Yeah,
Because that's something that, go ahead.
yeah, you're right. So
It looks like something that,
it's not like no white people are receiving this. So
mhm.
you have to think more critically. Like, oh well, this is just some spam. No, that ain't no spam going out to just random people.
Mm-mm.
It's going out to specific black people.
And it's not written grammatically correct. It's written like somebody, just some old random, not a random, but somebody that is just texts a lot. Somebody that does nasty messages on the YouTube. I don't know. I just look at the way people write, and I could tell certain things, and the way that it said "good day" or whatever the end of it was in small letters. There's a pattern there, and I was trying to figure out what kind of person would write that. I think they, if they are investigating, I think they're pretty. They will be able to figure out where that is coming from, but they got to figure out uh they got to analyze that. I think this is going to be, it should be easy to figure this out. It really should be. That's just
Um,
my opinion.
if they have the will to even do anything,
If they do.
they're
Mhm.
winding down all of those DOJ cases on Trump right now because no sitting president can be prosecuted, and so they're winding down that all of their cases right now. Even that one about him having classified documents, which Eileen Cannon, the judge who has no experience, said that they could not try anyway because of no reason. There's no special counsel that can try anybody when special counsels have tried many of people and they had it up in appeals. Now they're saying that it's possible that she will be appointed to the either the Supreme Court or or to head the Department of Justice as a temporary fill-in. And if he doesn't, what is it called? The head of the Department of Justice. What is his title again? Who would
Mm.
Bill Barr was? They're saying
Well,
that he may temporarily put her, what is the whatever, the head of the Department of Justice, the same thing that Bill Barr was. Okay, so he may temporarily place her there because she can do 210 days without having to even put her through Congress. He can continue to just appoint temporary attorney generals. Thank you, Miss
Attorney
Toby.
General.
He can
Yeah.
continue to just appoint temporary attorney generals, and they can serve for 210 days. So, and they don't have to go through Congress because they're just temporary. So they don't have to be approved, and like they wouldn't be approved if he's won the House and the Senate, as they say. I think they are still waiting on the votes in the House. So get ready. That's all I'm saying.
I think if we see something, it's very important to call it out. I'm so glad that that young lady shared that, and that she was so eloquently enough to be able to speak, and her mother was proactive in that. So anything that you all spot, definitely report it. And so now they're saying that it's been distributed across the country, not just that college. I think
Yeah,
that's
in
what it said.
Virginia,
Mhm.
December Baby said that she lives in Louisiana, and it was on the news that the FBI is now investigating it. Vindy Vic said, "Look, that's not applicable here. I
Mhm.
Don't you think that the grammatical errors were on purpose? These people act stupid. They aren't stupid for real." Hey, Miss Toby,
I
thank
agree.
you for. I couldn't remember. I was like, what? What is his title? Attorney General. Hey, Geechee girl. All
Hmm.
all I would say is this: the Negroes of the past is not the Negroes of the day. Exactly. Okay. The black authority said, "Always keep you a hammer and some nails handy." Now we see why. Let's upgrade this. Let's keep the hammer. Remember in Lethal Weapon when they were getting their house remodeled and they were attacked in the house. What did it was the new type of way to put a nail in wood. What did he use to finally get that dude off of him? He reached over
What?
there. He reached over there. Their house was being remodeled, and some of the workers had left there. You know how you frame a house, and you used to have to hammer it. Used to hammer in the nail, and now they use nail
Hmm.
guns. And he reached over there and got the nail gun and shot a nail in the dude's. Yeah, that's how he got him off of him. Yeah, so there's a new hammer and nail. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, get the real one.
Yeah, I
Shit.
do agree that that email, I mean, that text did look like it was staged. Who said that? Somebody that said that the way the grammatical errors. Yeah, it was looks like it was planned, written like that. I got you. I
Vinny
know what you're saying.
Vidity Vicky. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's how
I
you say
agree.
their name. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I got. Wait a minute.
Well,
I
that's
got one more.
enough.
I got one more thing.
Oh,
This
let
is
me go on mute.
this is a little I like this guy. I really, really like this guy. You look at this guy and you think that he is a MAGA guy. Uh, real good stuff here. Let me see. I hope that this is at the beginning. Let me turn the sound on. You guys know him, Texas Paul? Have you heard Texas Paul?
Oh
Yeah.
God, it's freaking hilarious, people. You've got Greg Abbott holding the press conference just a little while ago saying, well, it's going to take a while for Trump to do his mass deportation. It's going to just be, it's going to take a while. Nah, you got those billionaire frat boys that are trying to put the shit back in the horse, and they know they try that plan, they destroy the economy. They know it. It's going to be it's going to be Steve Miller, it's going to be Steve Bannon, and the white supremacists fighting against the actual money men, and it's going to be fucking delicious to watch. So I'm here at Sam's, and these MAGA hat wearing motherfuckers have no idea why I busted out laughing at it. Oh my God, it's freaking hilarious, people. You've got Greg Abbott holding the press conference just a little while ago saying, well, it's going to take a while for Trump to do his mass deportation. It's going to just be, it's going to take a while. Nah, you got those billionaire frat boys that are trying to put the shit back in the horse, and they know they try that plan, they destroy the economy. They know it. It's going to be it's going to be Steve Miller, it's going to be Steve Bannon, and the white supremacists fighting against the actual money men, and it's going to be fucking delicious to watch. So I'm here.
So I gave you the link for that. So that is a very good point. I if you have watched him, he said
Oh,
it. Wait a minute. He said it cold though, Ronnie. He said always keep a hammer and nails at the ready because you never know when you're gonna have to it in put in some work. Okay, so text. So I get it. I get it. Now,
mm-hmm.
what he's saying is that they sold you this. We're gonna do all of this. We're gonna do all of this, but the big money guys are trying to put the shit back in the horse because people are expecting this. They have even came out and said that they're gonna start them in the first hour after he is inaugurated. They have said that they're gonna start these mass deportations within the first hour. So let's be clear. Uh, Now, his theory is no, they're not going to do none of that. So, who do you think is actually paying these people? See, the people who never get in trouble are the big money guys who actually hire them to do the work. And listen, from everything that's being said, you can just really expect the economy to be crashed anyway. I forgot to even we'll talk about this tomorrow. There are more conflicts in the world than any time since World War II. That is why my title, A World of Trouble. So we are looking at this on the prism of what just went on in our election. But in the world at large, we have to figure out where we fit in it with the world at large. And so we have somebody who admire dictators. So okay. Um, they have just said that in northern I think it's northern Palestine, that they will not be allowing any people back. And what they are saying is anybody who's there now, they are, of course, a terrorist, and they are, going to. They said there are no people there now, and if there's anybody there now, they're obviously terrorists, and they are not going to give the land back, and they're going to seize that land. So we knew this is what it was all the time. Because one more thing, I just one more thing of you as a view. Hold with me.
Hmm.
One more thing.
Okay.
Because I played this months ago. Okay. No, it's not that. Hold on. Let me find it right quick. Hold on. I had it pinned. I must have closed it.
I just, I just
Go
think
ahead.
this is going. I was going to say it's going to be really interesting. A lot of people, we're going to have an opportunity to see this man burn and crash within the. I don't think he's going to make it 4 years. I really don't. We're going to see his own demise right in front of our faces played
But
out.
but if we do, you still got JD Vance, who is
Mm,
at the ready, who is quoting um uh a dude who says that we need to get used to the term dictator, because dictator is like a CEO of a company, and running America is like having a company, and we need to root out the government like it's a rotten tooth, a and install a government that is rooted in the Bible. And they asked him, Where'd you get that idea from?" And he's quoting somebody who is teaching that America needs to get used to the word dictator. Okay,
mm.
so here we go. Let's. Oh, I had it open. I mean, I had it, but I didn't see it right. So I played this for you. A while ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago. So now, um, they are saying that they are not allowing the Palestinians back into northern Palestine, and it has been always assumed that we were sitting by and we were giving them money, and this was the plan all along. A lot of reporters had theorized it, and they didn't. And see, this is one of the things I was talking to Stump Down about. See, because Biden. I talked about this on yesterday. Why would Very Carey keep lending me money, and I just buy ice cream and continue to throw it at Liz, who's not throwing anything up at me? Is Very Carey going to continue to give me this money to throw ice cream at Liz? And I keep going to Very Carey and say, I need money to protect myself from this. No, see, this is what and we sat by quietly. They bought cops in the colleges who wanted to protest this, to shut the protests down. We saw the protesters. I showed you guys this when they were protesting what's going on over there. They had people attacking their outside encampments and all of this stuff, but they brought the police on the people who were inside the encampment, just peacefully protesting. They didn't do anything to the people who were attacking them with rails and all of this type of stuff, trying to hurt them. They didn't do nothing to those people. So let's be clear. Uh, okay, here, this is what I want to play for you guys.
in Gaza's waterfront property. It could be very valuable to if people would focus on kind of building up livelihoods. You think about all the money that's gone into this tunnel network and into all the munitions. If that would have
and people, it can be it's waterfront property. It can be very valuable if people try to build up livelihoods, not the Palestinian livelihood though. He said they should take the Palestinians out while they clean it up. So you think they're gonna clean up the if they was gonna clean it up for the Palestinians, why would they let it get in such dire straits where they're giving them 1 hour of power? They know. So he's not. Okay, let's continue. Shit.
have gone into education or innovation, what could have been done. But I think from Israel's perspective, I would do my best to move the people out and then clean it up. But I don't think that Israel has stated that they don't want the people to move back there afterwards.
Yeah. Okay, now they have. Now they have. So if I was Israel, I would move the people out and clean it up. And you didn't state that you wanted to bring them back all either. So let's call the thing a thing. Go ahead, Pam. You have anything you want to add to that?
I'm just waterfront property. Like really, that's like an ultimate.
It can
insult.
be very valuable if they fixed it up. Fix it. Mr. Good Developer. Yeah. So listen. So did you think that he's gonna do anything over there? Then try. He's a greedy motherfucker. So here you go. This is the link to what I just played you.
Citing the source. Citing the source.
Yeah. Ronnie Q. Weeks ago we talked about how his son-in-law got $3 billion. He didn't get it from them. He got it from the Saudis. He got that from the Saudis to invest in a business that he had never been in, and none of the high-ranking people that he had put a shell business. Let's call a thing, a shell business, a business that he had never worked in, had shown no proficiency of doing this business well, and then all of a sudden somebody gives him $3 billion for a business that he has not proven himself in. That's called a shell company in my book. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you brought the title around. I was going to ask you what the title was about. So yeah, you answered that question with this information. I see a couple of sites that I'm going to go to and research a little bit later on today.
Okay, and I'm gonna give you guys a site as well. It's from the United Nations with highest number of violent conflicts since the Second World War. United Nations must rethink efforts to achieve sustained peace. Speakers tell the Security Council. So, people are. It's conflicts all over the place, and none of this stuff. A lot of these conflicts are, either ignored or not being talked about, and it's more conflict. I keep on pasting it instead of copying it. I'm sorry, excuse me. More people. It's a lot going on. So where are we with this new person in office? What are we going to do? Who are we going to stand with? We know Netanyahu was very happy that this person was elected. So you got these U-Hauls out here, anyway, go ahead, Pam. I'm sorry. I'm disgusted again.
I can tell when you just sick of every damn thing. You're like, shit. Or let me change. Oh no, I'm mad at that shit too. But no, Miss Ronnie, you tickle me. You tickle me. You remind me of somebody. I don't know if it was one of my aunts or whatever. But anyway, she would do that to get all riled up and have some valid points. But if you try to tie one thing into the next, it's like walking down a path. You see all the fuck shit down there as you dig into it, and you even get more madder. Yeah. I appreciate shows like yours. Now, did I hear you say that you probably be going to a new path? I don't think you want to talk about it right now. For next year or no?
Listen. I need to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my commentary. And
Mhm.
I did the beef sector commentary, and it's a lot of stuff going on that people are unaware of. Now, uh, let's be clear. A lot of these people, when the hammer comes down, they're going to try to act like they didn't know. There's no reason
Mhm.
for you to be unknowing as an adult. There is no reason at all for you to be unknowing. So none of this, you don't get a pass for not being engaged as a responsible adult. You don't get a pass for help for helping this happen. If you didn't vote, you are on the top of the list who approved this what's coming down the pipe. That's all.
Yeah, not knowing is not an excuse anymore, especially
Yeah.
as an adult.
It's
And
never been an
yeah.
excuse. Ignorance of the
Mm-mm.
law has never been an excuse. So how do you think you're going to excuse yourself from this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the commentary in the beef sector that interests me. I'm not following no fake romance stories and bullshit. We got some real beef. This is the beef sector. I'm reporting on real beef. I'm not reporting on this dumb shit. You I have nothing for that. But it's a whole lot of beef going on in the world, and it seems like there will be a whole lot more of it going on in the world. So I just this is just some new stuff that hit me. I gave you this UN report, and we need to start living in the real world. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
And I even
Yeah,
showed
this
you
is
guys Bugs
great.
Bunny.
Right.
Aesop
You even took it back to China.
shit. Aesop fables. I mean, what else do you
Slow
want
and
from me?
steady wins the race. Slow and
Shit.
steady wins the race. But this has been a very, very good show. So I guess what I'm really interested in what's going to happen at 10 o'clock, because it seems like that whole thing. I'm really kind of mad that I missed that whole thing, but I think I probably missed it while it was going on with what's going on with uh, the Miss T Velocity and Queen Diva and all the people that are coming up or whatever. I missed it. It didn't seem interest to me. That's why I don't know anything about it. So I'm very curious. It's like they're pulling out stuff from the freezer and throwing it in the microwave now. So we got some hot tea, I guess, to entertain us. But do realize that this is just a little snippet of things that you really need to be concerned about in life. Worried about what had happened at some birthday party or something years ago. We need to be worried about what just happened a couple of days ago. Okay, I'm just saying. So yeah, she's
Yeah.
still processing. Hmm.
Yeah, so it's a lot going on in this world. So I'm just uh doing my commentary.
Yeah, but at least you ain't stealing from nobody and put it back on your show. Did you? Did you cite any sources? Where did you get that
Now,
information from?
you see me drop my link because I want people to be informed. I mean, it's a new we have to govern ourselves for the world we live. We just can't be out here willy-nilly ignorant and stupid and not being prepared for anything. Not coalescing with each other, because you see these people of color are only coalescing with their own people of color. But that's the one thing us black people of color cannot do. We just want to, oh, I'm a POC. Are you a POC? Oh, who told you was a POC? Shall by you a black person, and the other
POC.
POCs a person of color.
I thought
These Yeah, that's the new term that they want to.
that's a new.
Yeah, that's the new term that as a POC, as a person of color, as you a person of color, with every other dark skin nationality. No, you're not. You're black, and these Cubans, these Mexicans, these Nicaraguans, these Muslim people from Muslim nations who they want to join into the people of color, put us all in one pot. No, their experiences are not our experiences,
They're
and
different, right?
9 times out of 10, none of them have built this motherfucking nation. This is where we are set apart. because we built the wealth of this nation and we physically
Hmm.
built everything in Washington, all of these monuments, all of these. Well, they bought some dude from Italy to do the Lincoln Memorial. All of these, the Capitol, the White House, all of this. We built it off of the sweat and tears. And so, no, you can't be included in our arena of being black in America. We're not POCs, we're black. That's
We
who
are
we
not the
are.
same. Right. We are not the same.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. This has been a testimonial today. Very good. Very good show.
All
Well,
right,
thank you for letting
Music
me come
View.
up here.
I always appreciate you coming up here and spending some time with me.
With my ratchet self.
Now,
Sometimes I have moments of clarity, not too often, though, anymore. I haven't had any edibles or coffee yet.
Big Daddy's wife said Elon Musk made 18 billion with Orange
Yeah.
Face winning. I was trying to remember the exact amount. I thought it was like 62 billion. You're saying 18 billion. I said that I was going to
Mm.
find that and put it up because I didn't want anybody to quote me. But he made tens of billions of dollars with just him being elected. Okay, so they said the agencies that he plans to cut, because remember, Orange Face said he was going to put him over cost cutting. He said he can cut $2 trillion from the budget when they only need when I think the something about it's only 1.7 needed to be cut or even in the budget. I forgot how it went, but he's saying
So
he
they
can
don't go over.
2 trillion. So
Mm.
he's going to go over, in all of the agencies that he is eyeballing are agencies that have claims against him and his company.
Mm.
Isn't
Oh, so
that
you're
convenient?
targeting.
Isn't that
Mm-hmm.
convenient?
Isn't that convenient? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The targeting. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. So
Cool.
that's all I got. I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna say all of this is alleged until I pull up the sites and people who I actually saw this from. I didn't hold it to memory, and I unfortunately didn't you know how conversations go the other way.
Right.
Well, this is what I heard, and I will cite my sources on that at another time.
Okay.
Probably
All
tomorrow.
right.
You know me. Okay, so
Okay.
thank you
I'll talk to
guys.
you later. Thank you.
I'll
All right.
see you over at Miss T Velocity. All right, guys. Everyone has experience in their race and people. Exactly. So just to join everybody together like that. I'm not saying hey, listen, my whole point is you can't just join people together and just consider them having one need just because their skin is brown. This people of color shit is bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Because just because you have dark skin don't mean that you have the same plight as everybody with dark skins. Uh, that's what I'm saying. Liz, please don't be offended, but I'm not saying anything against you, but I'm definitely going to say things for me. That's all I'm saying. Everybody needs wants something different. So this POC is a bunch of BS. uh Elon Musk said they need to make it crash so they can start over, Ronnie Q. I know he definitely said it's going to be very painful. It's not going to be painful for him. He said it's going to be very painful, but he wasn't the first one who said it. An economist said that what you're talking about is going to be very crude and painful, and then he agreed. But it's not going to be any of that for him. So I think we've been tenderized by those movies where what was that movie where the rich people use the poor people for sport and games and all that stuff. I can't remember the movie. I used to say it all the time. This is the real what is that movie where the poor people live behind a wall, and every so often the rich people have them to do contests to possibly get on the other side of the wall. What is the name of that movie? Somebody tell me. I gotta know. Not Squid Games. It was no, not Squid Games. It was a movie. Oh my god, I can't remember the movie. Uh, Hunger Games. Yes, Hunger Games. Okay, so thank you. I could believe, yeah, I used to say that all the time. So we are in the real life Hunger Games. Thank you, Choreo Lover, Viewers of You, and Spoken Word for helping me remember that. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the YouTube streets. And I have finally been able to um, watch a couple of things, and if I hear anything that sounds interesting, I will let you know. Lovely Love said, "Doesn't it? Why blacks don't see this coming? Piss. I think you mean piss you. While blacks didn't see this coming, because uh, they also too many of them are on some bullshit, and act like they living in some fantasy world, like child, not only blacks, why the white poor didn't see this coming. You think they gonna get it any better? Do you think they gonna get it any better? And who are they gonna take it out on? You see who they're already puzzle you. Thank you. I was like, what is that? Thank you, UNC girl. Doesn't it puzzle you why black people didn't see it coming? So it's coming for white poor people too, white middle class people too. It's coming for a lot of his own voters too. So that puzzles me as well. Why they don't see it coming for themselves. Trump said they are going to do away with Obamacare and try something else. We have to sign a waiver not to sue not to sue the U.S. if you die. Child by. Mm-mm. Okay, so and uh, more will be revealed. We haven't heard the we haven't heard the least of what we're in store for, because they don't want to say it out loud. Okay. I thank you guys for being here. That's all I have. Thank you. I please hit the like button. Don't forget, do not forget, Leo the Lioness is having her charcuterie board challenge on December 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern. The next day, I will be having my Secret Santa giveaway, uh, where content creators are going to give back to the subscribers any amount between $25 and $50. We're gonna change Cash App within ourselves as content creator, and we must on this show then give that gift to a subscriber. So subscribers, you have to be here in the show to win. And hey, you subscribers give to us all year long. So I have put this out to most of the subscribers that I can think of. If nobody promotes Ronnie Hughes challenges, but this challenges is about you. So ask your subscribers, hey, you going to Ronnie Hughes Secret Santa? Especially a subscriber that you've given through to during the year. You may want to ask them, hey, you going to Ronnie Hughes Secret Santa? I see you're not talking about it. Do you know she having a Secret Santa where you give back to the subscribers who giving back to you all year? You may want to ask them about it, because they show ain't gonna promote it. So promote it for yourselves, because it's for you. It's not for us. It's for us to give back to you. All right. Thank you for being here. And speaking of promotion, if you want to promote this channel, you can cash out me at $ Ronnie Q. I appreciate all your support, all my members, the memberships that you have. Let's get off of this screen. Okay. So that's it and that's all. That's all I got for you. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. All right, I'm out of here. Bye bye.